Bill Pence lived in Bricktown too. And I said Nettie and them. They were a lot of them in Bricktown. Moved in and out, in and out, and in and out. But when we moved to Bricktown, and Frank was working, I always had to count the houses, because they all looked alike, nothing different in them. But I had to count the houses when I left home. I counted the houses to the corner, and then back to town. We went to me and Doris Fryman used to go to, it was Doris Ingram then. We went up to Mattie Ross's and played the slot machines and played the music box. And
now, what was Mattie Ross's?
She was a restaurant. She had a restaurant and a tavern. See, they were three taverns at one time. One at the Midway, and Basil Northup had a tavern and a restaurant all in together. And when Howard O'Reilly was killed, me and Frank was in to Basil Northup's that night when he was killed by the midnight passenger. Right back, well, you know where Della lived? Right in about there. That's when he was killed. He was killed hit by the midnight passenger and killed.
He was hit by a train.
Yeah.
And this was who?
It was Howard O'Reilly. They always called him Hoopy.
Who was he married to?
He was married to Blanche Ross. That's who he was married to. Blanche O'Reilly was her name.
So that was Connie, Judy,
yes,
and Joanne's dad.
She was going to have Judy, and Judy never did see her dad. He was killed before Judy was born. And they lived in that big house right there where where Della lived, where across from Jane's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Arthur Walk lived. Arthur and Opal Walk lived in a house there. That we had an old shoe cobbler in town, and he lived where they tore the house down where Jane Hatcher lives now. There used to be an old shoe cobbler there. And there used to be an old man by the name of Bill Smith. No, Bill. The shoe cobbler's names were Lansaw's. Bill Ansaw. And his name was old Bill Jackson. He had a bunch of dogs, and when he died, they found him and he died. They had to kill the dogs before they could get in. He had some big dogs, and they was right there on the corner where Mansell Wilson lived, where Chuck lives now.